gotta wear shades.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can look you in the face and say good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. I am thrilled you are here with us today. Now, I am seeing Jackie Wiseman's screen. So hold on, let me change my view so I can see. Oh, me, there we go. Good morning, good morning. Happy day 4 of National School Counseling Week. So I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've had some opportunities to celebrate. And I want to say right here, right now, very loud, that it's School Counseling Week, not School Counselor Week. I celebrate the work that school counseling programs are doing across our state and across our nation for our students. And that includes the work of school counselors, career specialists, our support team, everybody who works together to make sure our students get what they need. So happy School Counseling Week, no matter what particular hat you wear. So I am, again, thrilled you're here because I have a little surprise. So, I said that our guest speaker today was going to be a surprise. And unfortunately, I had a few of them lined up. They just couldn't be here in person, but they did send a video. So I am going to share my screen again and show you the video of our very special guest speakers today. So hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready. Here comes our guest speaker. Hello, and how y'all doing video?
Happy National School Counseling Week, everybody.
It's Connie Britton.
It's Stephanie from Reach Higher.
Hey there, educators. It is Andy Cohen.
Jill Cook, the Executive Director of the American School Counselor Association here.
It's your girl, Lonnie Love.
Hi, I'm Jenny Ricard, the CEO of Common Out.
It's me, Conan O'Brien.
It's Olivia Carter here.
Happy National School Counseling Week from all of us.
It is my joy and my honor to say thank you to you today, and please keep it up. And just know you are making a difference. As I reflect on the past 2 years, I continue to be amazed at what you do each and every day to ensure that your students have access to a high-quality, comprehensive school counseling program.
You've done so much to help students achieve their dreams.
Your work matters so much, and you should be proud of everything you're doing to improve the lives of students all across the country.
And a lot of you go without the recognition. You rarely get thanked for. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And we want to be there for you. So thank you for all that you do, especially now when our students, our schools, and our parents need you the most.
Thank you for all you do.
Let's enjoy this week together.
Make sure to use the hashtag NSCW22
and hashtag Reach Higher so we can celebrate you.
Because you all deserve it all.
Happy National School Counseling Week.
Hooray, happy National School Counseling Week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Don't need any more of that. So I just wanted to share that with you this morning. And what we're going to do today is show a little bit more about maybe how you can increase your services through your school counseling program in the career guidance domain. So I have a couple of exciting things to share with you. And then I am also going to kind of just go through some things that we should already know. I'm going to share my screen. I do have a presentation. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Thanks, Tarina. I see that was sweet. Put them in the chat. I can't see the chat while I'm presenting, but I will try to come back later and answer any questions that you may have. Okay, so let's get started. Share your screen again, Anna. Okay, I have some exciting news. Okay, CTE Advise is offering a program for high schools. So this is for my high school folks. Hold on, middle and elementary. We got stuff coming up for you. This is specifically for high school folks, and more specifically for ninth graders for next year. So if that is you, get ready. Here we go. So the background of CTE Advise is it's sponsored by MDRC, which is funded by the Department of Education's Institute for Education Sciences. The project that CTE Advise is a free access to online career advising software tools aimed at helping students learn about different career paths, including those in non-traditional fields. Okay, so the project is going to offer a free access to online career advising tools. It's offered as a part of a study that they're doing. And what they're looking at is to see how these tools impact student choice in career pathways. Okay, and right now, MDRC is selecting schools and district partners, if you want your district to do this, from all across the country to join the study. Now, I know I am probably not presenting to the decision makers at your school or your district level. Hopefully there's some of you out there. But what I want to do today is just let you know what this is, maybe create some excitement about it. And then if you would like to possibly have this project for next year, you can work with your supervisors to get this going. So I told you it was some research. What they're looking at is they know that school-based career exploration activities support all kinds of students. What they want to know is, do those technical advising tools, the technical advising tools, does it have any effect in reducing inequities and bias? And do they have any effect in students' course selections? Okay, so that's what they're researching. Some things that we would like to know as well, correct? So what do you get? That's my, what do I get out of this? Well, every school is going to be randomly assigned to one of three groups, okay? The first group will get a program called U-Science. U-Science is a pretty awesome program that we have seen used in a couple of districts in our state. It's really an aptitude-driven helping students decide on clusters and careers program. Great program. So if you were assigned to group number 1, you get U-Science. If you're assigned to group number 2, you get Zello, another wonderful online platform to help students identify, what their interests are, what they would like to study. Another great program. And as any good study would have, group 3 is that control group. So if you get assigned to group 3, you get a sincere thanks. Ha ha ha. You don't get one of the 2 online programs, but what you do get is the year after they institute the program, then your students get one of the other 2. Okay, so it's not like you get absolutely nothing. You get nothing for a year. Well, nothing just sounds so bad. Let me rephrase that. You do not have access to one of the online programs that first year, but you do eventually. Okay, so both U-Science and Zello have those diagnostic tests, all the tests that link students to careers. They can go into those deep researches into those careers. They can create profiles that are specific just for them. Also, as a part of this, you are going to get training, ongoing access, and a lot of really neat administrative views of the student data coming in. So you can kind of forecast some trends that are coming in your school. So again, you're going to get the initial training from the folks free. I did say it was free, right? I don't think I said it was free. Free. Then your students are able to use the tools, and then you, as a career specialist, school counselor, whatever position you have, can help students with interpreting the results and help them match with a potential CTE pathway. Okay, so if you're in that first group and get the youth science, or the second group and get the Zello, you will receive access for your 9th graders next school year. Okay, today we are in February. So if you are chosen to be a part of this study, you have all summer to get familiar with the program you're assigned to and be able to design lessons or whatever it is you want to do with your program and hit the ground running for your 9th graders next school year. Okay, if you're in that control group, remember we said you don't get to use that tool next school year, but you do in school year 22, 23, 24. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope you're getting excited. There are some things that schools will say, yep, this is what we're going to do in exchange for the free access to these programs. There's going to be some student surveys, some staff surveys. I have been assured that these are very short, sweet, 15-minute surveys. And then if your school is selected for a site visit, there may be some interviews there. Okay, just wanted to let you know there are some things that you will do in return for having use of the free program. Who's eligible, or what schools are eligible? They want schools that are not currently using an online career advising tool with their 9th graders. Okay, now they are kind of flexible with this requirement, because I know a lot of you are already using online career advising tools with your students. And it's certainly, if you don't have a paid one, you're using SCOAS, which is free to all of the students in South Carolina. So if this is you, great. If this is not you, but you still want to see if maybe you could be eligible, please reach out to them. I will let you know how to do that here in just a second. You have to have 2 or more CTE pathways or EEDA majors that 9th graders can choose from. Okay, that should be all of us, because the EEDA says we have to have at least 3. So that should be all of us. And then the last thing is that capacity to implement an online advising software. You have to have the capacity, the ability, the bandwidth, all that stuff. If you don't know that stuff, if you don't know the answers to that, that's okay. I would not have either. They want you to reach out and get more information to see if maybe your school could be eligible. Okay. And then this is just the slide about why you might want to participate. Of course, we hope that this is going to improve the outcome for your students. You will be in a partnership with some pretty amazing folks who really do care about career counseling and career guidance in our nation. Maybe you can set an example for other schools to follow. The prestige and the stipend. Yes, the stipend. You will receive a stipend for your participation. I told the folks I would not be talking about money today because no one lets me manage money, which is very smart. So if you're interested in how much that stipend is, you got to kind of reach out and get some information. So want to learn more. Okay, so this is Fernando Medina. He is a pretty amazing guy. He wants you to complete an interest form, and I know you can't click on that. And so what I'm going to do when we finish and I stop sharing my screen, I will put the link of this interest form in our chat. Okay. I would like to give y'all first access to complete the interest form. I will then put it on the Padlet for everybody else. Okay. But here's Fernando's contact information, phone number, email. He knew we were going to talk about this today, and he's hoping that he'll have some folks call. Again, I know you may not be the decision maker in your school, But if you just want to get maybe some more information about what this could be for your students, remember your 9th grade students next year, give him a call, see what y'all can come up with. I also want to let you know that this has already been approved by the South Carolina Department of Education. So all the approvals have been done on our end. So districts who would like to implement this have that already checked off the list of things to do. Okay, so that's CTE Advise. Oh, I'm going to link those in the chat when we're done. There's a good looking flyer and FAQ document that I will put in the chat just so you can have access to that to get more information or to share with someone else. Okay, so that is CTE Advise. We good? If you have questions, put them in the chat. I promise I'll go back. The second thing I want to talk about is actually a training opportunity for you. Advanced CTE is offering empowering student success through career advising and career technical education workshop. Okay, this is an official national workshop that South Carolina had to apply to be accepted for. We did, we were accepted, and now we are accepting applications for the workshop. So it's an online workshop. It's 2 half-day sessions, and it will provide you with information and resources to connect your students with opportunities aligned with their career passions. You're going to come out with an enhanced knowledge of all options, but with a specific focus on career and technical education, okay? And those in-demand occupations, just to help your students navigate their way to wherever it is they're going to end up after they leave you. Okay, again, a great workshop. I spoke to the presenter of the workshop earlier this week. He's pretty amazing. So I'm excited about this. So what are you going to learn? Well, this is what you're going to learn. You're going to be able to talk about high quality CTE programs. We're going to talk about work-based learning, credentials, dual credit, all things that are rapidly changing in our state. You're going to talk about the range of options available in CTE. You're going to get some strategies. You're going to talk about bias, and you're going to talk about how to reach students, families, and administrators, and how you're going to communicate the value of CTE pathways. Okay, if you're getting excited, this could be for you. The first day of the 2-day program is focused on South Carolina, the value of CTE programs in South Carolina, what it looks like for us, what our labor market information is. Because y'all know a kid can love a particular career path, job opportunity, but if it's not available or if no one's hiring, we need that labor market information also available to our students, and what makes a high quality CTE program. So that day 1 is truly just focusing on our state and your population. And then that second day, you're going to create an action plan. We're going to talk about how to do it. You're going to review the specific needs of your school and your district, which I love. And then you're going to create a plan to communicate the value of CTE to other folks. Okay, that's what the workshop is. 2 days, 3 hours a day, total of 6 hours. Okay, who are we looking for? We're looking for newer school counselors and career specialists. This is not a workshop for the old pro who is really familiar with CTE programming and how it can, the value it adds to our educational program. This is for newer folks, okay? Or if you just want to expand your knowledge on all education and career options. We're looking for people who are committed to developing actionable steps that can be implemented within 2 months after the workshop. And those actionable steps are going to be how to communicate with others, the important work of what a high quality CTE program looks like. And of course, we just want people who are passionate about connecting kids with opportunities. So if this is you, we'd love to have you. Okay, here are the dates. Wednesday, March 16th. And Wednesday, March 23rd. Those are a week apart, both on Wednesdays from 9 to noon. Here's the best part. Free. Yeah, free. This is free. This is pretty free. And here's the second best part, maybe the first best part. You will be able to earn CEUs. You'll be able to earn 6 CEUs for this. So again, I'm pretty excited. I think this is going to be pretty awesome. But here's the deal. Space is limited and you must apply. Again, I'm going to put the application link in our chat when we're done because I want to give y'all first dibs. Space is limited. They said 40. So we're looking for 40 awesome folks. Okay. Need to put that link in when I'm done. I hope you're excited about that because I am excited about that. Here's the long link. Don't worry about that. That's too many words. That's too many letters and numbers. So I'll put it in the link. Excuse me. I'll put it in the chat. How about that? So I hope you're excited about that as well. Now, I wanted to very briefly talk about things you already know. And you see my little winky face? It's amazing what people assumed I knew when I was a school counselor that I really didn't know. So here's the little winky face. These are things you already know, wink, wink. And if you don't, let me just kind of, let me elaborate on this for you, okay? So we're going to talk about SCOAS and CIS 360 because y'all, if you haven't looked at SCOAS lately, you don't know what's there anymore. It has had an evolution and things are looking up in SCOAS world. So there's actually an IGP option in the new SCOAS 360. It allows students to kind of go through all of those assessments, the knowledge, the attitudes, all that stuff to look for careers, career clusters, and doing that before they develop their IGP with their counselor. It provides, it's a faster way. It's more streamlined. It looks better. Kids can navigate it easier. Here's the deal. For students to be able to access that new CIS 360, they have to have a registered SCOAS student portfolio, not just your school's version of the generic login your school uses. They have to have a student specific one. And if that's freaking you out, do not let it because I can contact you, put you with the person who can help you with that. Okay. So let us show you, I just want to show you some of the components that are now in here that you may not be aware of. Students can search careers, students can search education. All of these assessments now are available. All assessments are available in Spanish, both written and spoken. There's a new dashboard for students to use. It is much more student friendly. You can create that personalized learning plan that we were just talking about, and also a resume builder, y'all. And these are things that they can export and use later on. So again, if you haven't taken a look in SCOAS, it's worth a look. So let me show you this. This is what a student would see when they go into their personalized account. So you can see all of the different test activities that they can click on and do on their own. This is, if they wanted to explore careers, they can go in here, they can take some more assessments to kind of narrow down maybe some careers that they may be interested in. So you can see it just is a sleeker look for students. This is actually a picture of one assessment. It's called the Quick Pick. So we know students like to use those emojis. Instead of saying yes, no, or rate 1 to 5, they're using emojis. So this question was, how much would you like going fishing? Okay, and to give you like a better look at some of the emojis, here's another question too. I'm willing to work 50 hours or more per week. Yep or no? So they have taken steps to make it more student friendly. Here's their dashboard. So they can see when they log in, quickly they can see their top 3 career clusters. They can see any kind of interest profiler they've done, learning styles surveys that they've done. They can see they have access to everything they've already completed in that SCOAS and inside their portfolio. Just want to show you, this is information about a cluster. You can see it kind of goes a little bit deeper, information about a particular career. It goes in even deeper. It's just had a nice reboot, y'all. So if you haven't looked at SCOAS lately, Heather Goff right down here, she is your contact. Heather Goff is your contact. She can help you with any questions SCOAS related. I wanted to make sure everybody knew that it does look a little different than it did in the past. Okay, so I want to get you excited about SCOAS. And then one more thing that I'm sure you already know. In the CTE world, there's 12 workforce regional teams within our state. And each team has several school districts within the team. And each team has to do a comprehensive local needs assessment every 2 years. And they have to do that because the Perkins 5 requires it. Okay, so I want you to know about this because your local needs assessment, you need to know what's in it. You may know, you may not. Okay, but look, it's looking at the labor market data. It's looking at your students' performance. It has a description of the CTE programs and evaluation of the progress toward completing those programs. It talks about a description of recruitment, retention, and training for educators in CTE, and then just a progress toward implementing equal access to CTE for all students, including those special populations. If you are like, you need to ask to see they call it the CLNA, the Comprehensive Local Needs Assessment. It's there. And this is some important data for you to have as you're advising students. So I just picked out a couple of vital questions that as a school counselor, career specialist, I would have wanted to know that are addressed in the CLNA. What programs and pathways in the region align with the labor market? Because, we can have tons of pathways that will not lead to jobs. And that's certainly not what we want. That's not what we want. We want students and pathways that are going to lead to jobs. And we're looking at what the labor market says we need. That second question, I don't have a space, please forgive me. According to the data analysis, what programs are offered but are not needed? Maybe what I was just talking about, if there's no jobs, I don't know. But it talks about what programs do you have that really aren't needed, and then what programs are offered but not supported with the local labor data. It's great, y'all. We want to be very realistic with students on when they are talking about career clusters, future career paths, about what the labor market may be for them. So inside your little workforce area, you have this already done for you. Just need to ask for it. One last thing I want to share about how do schools and colleges ensure equity and access and equity for all students, including special populations. There is a team here at the Department of Ed that is looking at that specifically. And I have great news to share. Now, I hope y'all can see the top of this. Let me see if I can move this. This is South Carolina statewide enrollment in career and technical education for the school year 2019-2020. The national recommendation for SPED enrollment in CTE is 6%. Y'all look at this. The South Carolina SPED enrollment in CTE is 10%. So we are above the national recommendation. Is that just not wonderful? So this, you might not be able to see all this, but don't worry because this is on the Padlet. You can find this on the Padlet whenever you need it. But it just shows the cluster, how many like general ed students, special ed students, total students, and then the percentage of those two types of students. Interesting data. It's funny because when they started looking at this, I don't know, others may have said, well, we don't have students in these programs because the counselors aren't putting them in them. Well, have this handy. They're absolutely in them. So I did want to share that with you. Okay, So that is what I wanted to share with y'all today. So we have the, hold on, because I can't do two things at one time. We have the CTE Advise. That is they're going to do the study. You'll get assigned to one of 3 different areas. You could get Zello, you could get U-Science. And if you want more information, I'm putting this in the chat right now. So that is the interest form to fill out for the CTE Advise. That's the study. An amazing thing. So the second thing was the Empowering Student Success through the Career and Technical Education Training. Okay, so I'm going to put the link in the chat for, I'm just going to call it workshop. Remember, this is the free workshop, 6 hours CEU, especially for newer folks. 40 slots are available. So that is the link to the workshop. And let me see if I promised any other links to you. You already knew about SCOAS. Oh, let me put in Heather Goff's information for SCOAS. I'm going to put in her email address, because I'm telling you, she's pretty amazing. She knows everything. So I'm putting in her name and her email address down here. And okay. So let me go up and see. Oh, there was no questions. Oh, well, there was a question. Hey, Cindy, we use SCOAS and like it. The dashboard seems different. Did it change this year? Yes. So, and for more specific information on SCOAS, Heather Goff can talk you right through that. And I encourage you to contact her and tell her that you heard it from me. Deal. Hey, Cindy. So are there any other questions that anyone else would like to put into the chat for us to discuss before, oh my gosh, it's 9:33. So before we get started, before we get finished, I don't know whether I'm coming or going, y'all. Well, we received the PowerPoint. Actually, what you will receive is this whole thing is recorded, and the recording will be on the Padlet probably this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. So yes, you'll get that. And I also promised some of those flyers for the CTE Advise. I do remember that now. So let me put those in the chat in case you would like to use these to advocate for maybe someone contacting them. That would be great. Because it looks like a wonderful opportunity for your students. And I would encourage you to ask for more information. So hold on, I'm going. Here we go. One more. All right. Okay. Well, if there's no questions, I hope y'all have an absolutely wonderful Thursday and celebrate the end of this great week. Celebrate the work that you do. I appreciate you so much. And I so appreciate y'all taking care of our children. Oh, hey, Ed, it's great to hear from you. All right, y'all go have a great day and see you soon, I hope.